me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Ashton Goudeau out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field.
First pitch, 110.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
In is Jorge Soler. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 22 home runs and 54 runs batted in. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. The 2-1 home. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Braves are set down 1-2-3, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And a good throw gets him one gone. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. For whatever reason, he's been absolutely atrocious at home. He's hitting under 200 in front of his home crowd, and I don't know how to explain it. Maybe he's just putting too much pressure on himself. I know this. These fans are really ready for him to break out here at home.
Raimel Tapia stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Morton has thrown a little over 150 innings of work so far, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. The 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Brendan Rodgers bats next, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Trevor Story steps in now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
The first baseman.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Comes into this one at 271. 25 homers and 76 driven in. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are two away. In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Austin Riley. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Story picks it up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is pitch. The center fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch on the way.
Nope, that's away.
One out, nobody on. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 3-2 pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set, and the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he lays off for ball one. Goudeau features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-1. Duvall, base runner at first with one out. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home.
No break.
2 out, nobody on. Nope. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Charlie Morton. First pitch of the AB on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 3 and the Braves 2. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Sam Hilliard.
Right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Dom Nunez. Fouled off. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in, and there's out number 2. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Ashton Goudeau. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike. In the air to straightaway center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The 0-1 on its way.
That's a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Goudeau, the runner at first with 2 gone. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line drive, base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
In now, Raimel Tapia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Smoke toward third. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for Colorado, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Left side, but well foul. Now another 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. It's off the rocks and gone. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 26 for him on the season, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Hilliard is there to put it away for out number 1. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch was out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 ball, no strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Behind 0-2 now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Story brings it in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Bottom of the third coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding in for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Rodgers stands at second with no outs. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And it's gone into the bleachers. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No outs, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. strike three called as he gets a little help there, one away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. Still only one out in the inning. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Dom Nunez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Denver. It's now 5-3 Colorado. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now it'll be Adam Duvall. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And now the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Here's the first pitch to him.
Whoa, damn.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped him up. McMahon is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 7 homers, and 49 runs batted in. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. d'Arnaud leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him, as we are all tied at 5. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these 2 teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Struck out in his first at-bat. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to center field. Hampson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all even at 5 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Now to bat, Ashton Goudeau. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch, and it's 1-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
A high fastball is in there. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. This ball game still tied 5-all.
She's coming. If I wanna keep my life.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Line to the right side, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side and right into the shift. McMahon gathers it in, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the next to bat will be Jorge Soler, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. A little bouncer. Down the right field line. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see there, they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Yency Almonte takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Standing in now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year as they open up an 8-5 lead. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Bases are empty, one man out. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. The 2-2. Travis d'Arnaud will be next. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. And stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Coors Field. It's the Braves 8 and the Rockies 5. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. And good for him. Brendan Rodgers has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Jesse Chavez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Shortstop, Trevor.
Into the box now, Trevor Story, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Soler is under this one. And he's got it for the first out. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. One out, nobody on. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2, Jim.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
At the plate, Sam Hilliard, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the stretch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. And that one yanked just foul. McMahon is off of first with 2 away. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 8-6. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Eddie Rosario will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they jump ahead by 3. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
Guillermo Heredia is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 25 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hilliard is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge.
So now into the box is Jorge Soler. Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Braves 9 and the Rockies 6. Oscar Yinawa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez.
The catcher, number 3.
First delivery to him.
Nope. Outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Charlie Blackmon will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Blackmon is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, number 1.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Garrett Hampson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. first offering. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Raimel Tapia is on deck. Blackman stands at first with 1 out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready now is Raimel Tapia. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side to second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Lucas Gilbreth is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Tapia's in pursuit, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2.
That's it. Ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Tapia. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Austin Riley will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th has really energized his ball club. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Here's another shot down the line in right. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Adam.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Adam Duvall, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now Travis d'Arnaud struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
First and second here with nobody out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Dansby Swanson will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch on the way, fouled off. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And it's fouled away. Riley at second. Duvall at first. 1 gone. A ball and 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Eddie Rosario stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hilliard is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Braves lead this one 10-6. Now at the plate, Brendan Rodgers blasted a solo homer last time up.
Rockies, the third baseman.
Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way.
Hey! 0-1. Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is Soler. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Number 25.
To the plate now, CJ Cron. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Duvall is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Matzik will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jock Peterson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Two away now in the Colorado 7th, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. And now the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two and 1. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Freeman is up with it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Braves 10 and the Rockies 7. Robert Stevenson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. The 1-1 home. splitter. 2-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And this will bang up against the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Fouled off. Peterson leads off second with nobody out. Lays off 2-2 now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now here is Jorge Soler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Braves will strand 3. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Now at the plate, here is Sam Hilliard. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch on the way.
Oh, that's all.
The 1-0.
Too high. Ball. Ahí.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Dom Nunez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Matzik comes set. 1-2 on its way. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here it comes, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Hit sharply on the ground. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Chichi Gonzalez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and up next, the catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hampson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Next, here is Dansby Swanson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ball 2.
2-2.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Eury Adrianza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First delivery to him. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swanson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The left fielder.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Jock Peterson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a ball.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Up next, Ozzie Albies. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's set and the pitch.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Here's the 0-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Second and third, 2 away. Line towards center field. Hampson will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves will settle for just the 1. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Atlanta leads it 11-7. Luke Jackson, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Garrett Hampson.
The center fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Raimel Tapia is on deck. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Next, it'll be Brendan Rodgers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hampson leads off first with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
This is line to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Will Smith comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First delivery to him. The 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, C.J. Cron, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hit hard to third. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Atlanta Braves blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Jesse Chavez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Ashton Goudeau was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 11 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rockies, 7 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.